Hey, this is Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff coming at you. All right, we are moving along. This season is going very fast. In the first year of USL League One, Chattanooga Red Wolves, we've moved down to 7th place. Was a rough week. And we have a long season to go. We still have a lot of potential. We still have a lot of chances to get back up the table. But at the same time, we know the work is ahead of us. Our next match, which is this Saturday, it's in Orlando. We are taking on Orlando B. Now, the good thing is, on paper, we match up rather well against Orlando B. This is one of those clubs that is feeding a main club. So they have a different set of priorities and how they field their players. So I think that gives us an advantage. Orlando B has not gelled yet. Actually, as it stands now, they are 0 wins, 1 draw, and 4 losses. So they have 1 point, I believe. So they are 10th in our very small 10-member league. And I need to hit this home very clearly. We cannot be Orlando B's first win. All right, the Red Wolves. I think we're going to take it. We have shown moments of brilliance, and then we've shown moments of, We clearly have shown that we're not favorites among the refs, and that's fine. We can show very top form. Watching the first half of the Tormenta match there at Stanton Field was brilliant. We were fantastic. That first half in particular, we were able to hold that win, but that first half really showed what it looks like when we push, when we gel. And what's got to happen, we have to unclog our middle. And that's what's happening with our midfield. We are not getting the ball distributed to where we can score. We are getting scoring opportunities, and one thing I've been very impressed with, there's been 2 main things, but one has been our finishing, and that's quite a big jump from when I first saw us in our preseason. I was very concerned about us taking chances and just didn't seem to have the quality at the end. I'm seeing something different now. When we get the ball, especially to Zaid, when we get the ball to Beatty, a lot of our guys up front are able to finish it. Our problem has been getting them in a position. Our second advantage is we do have a very solid defense. And Mangles has done really well as our keeper. We have 4 defenders in the back. That's pretty loaded. And they do a great job. We don't have Dixon for a while. He's had his surgery. We have Walls back though, so I think even without Dixon, we have a very solid defense. And we got to work on the midfield. And it's not any set player I'm pointing at, but we just get stopped in the middle, get turned around, and the momentum stops. Another thing I've noticed about League One is I'm noticing this trend that when the ball over in the backfield, the defenders keep kicking it back to the goalkeeper. Now that happens in other leagues. I watch it in Premier League, but not to the level, not to the same amount that I see them just wanting to kick the ball back to the keeper and having it all start from the keeper rather than starting the play from our defenders or our midfielders. And it's I find that kind of odd, and it's not just us doing it. I'm seeing it other League One sides. And I think that's part of the mentality that I'm hoping that Hankinson's going to continue to work on, is to start where you're at and blow open that chance. Don't always be kicking it back and giving the other side a time and space to reset. You get the ball, kick it open, you create the chance. And that's what we're not doing. We are not creating chances to score. Again, credit to, especially I keep calling Beatty and Zaid out, and there's others that are are making those chances. So when they get the chances, our guys are actually quite gifted on getting that goal in. It's getting them to a scoring position. That's the thing we're going to have to work on. And it's easier said than done, but I'm really hoping that this will be a chance for our midfielders to really kind of push forward, to not always resolve to kick it back and let it start, but go ahead and be that catalyst to creating set pieces. So that's my thoughts. I am actually calling for a 0-1 Red Wolves win. I always call the home side first on that, and partly to be consistent. And but that's what I do here. And other ones, and other people will say that's why you always add who's going to win on there too. 0-1 Red Wolves. So I do try to be consistent with that. So I think we're going to get a win. I think Mangles is going to get a clean sheet. And to be honest, I think Mangles getting a clean sheet is the more likely of. So if it's not an 0-1, it's going to be a 0-0, an 0-0. So, but I am hoping that one of us is going to score. If I got to pick a scorer right now, Beatty, who is up for possibly the Player of the Month, I think he's really on a good rhythm now. So he is my most likely to score, because at any given moment, I think on our side right now, he is the one you want to get the ball to. So I'm calling for a 0-1 Beatty to score. It gets a Mangles clean sheet. So let me know your thoughts, and how do you feel about the Orlando match? I think we need a road win. I think this is winnable. This is doable. And especially before we get into the Open Cup, let's get on through a good momentum. Come on, you Red Wolves. Hey, this has been Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff. Go ahead and hit subscribe. If you know other Red Wolf fans, go ahead and let them know about this channel. And I will be at most of the home games. I will be there for the Madison match. And so if you want to be on the channel, maybe get interviewed, or just kind of let me know what you think is going to happen, come and say hi. Just give me a high five. That's fine. So, hey, this has been Soccer in the South with Wolfman Jeff.